Dom Perignon is what we sippin' while we trippin' on the thought that he's not here. He turns us on in every way. Dello, Dello, singing Dello, Dello. Kelly, keep it on, keep it. So y'all, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I ain't gonna. I'ma just dive on in, baby. I'ma just dive on in. Well, I knew this was going on, and some told me to really get up because I had a download. I had a message that I needed to get on the scene to deliver something. The Kelly, keep it on. Keep it on. Kelly, keep it on. So I had a message that I had to deliver. And if this is your message, resonate with it. Y'all, like I said, I knew this. Turns out that Z-Pack ain't working all like that no more. Nope. It's some bigger stuff in the gumbo that got thrown in the pot. That Z-Pack ain't killing everything like it used to. Nope. So I'm doing a study on the Z-Pack because maybe we gotta practice more clean, nasty sex. Yep. I saw this video where this woman, 65 years old, black woman, died of AIDS because her husband was on the down low. And he knew he had AIDS and he didn't disclose that information to her, and he gave it to her. And when she was a breast cancer survivor, she beat the cancer and turned around and was still sick. And the kids wanted a full body thing. They want to check for diseases. They want to check their mom for everything. They had an autopsy pulled, and turns out she had full-blown stage AIDS. She was in the 5th dimension. And so they only sentenced him 5 years. This was up there by Conyers, Georgia, which I'm familiar with that area. And they said that it used to be 10, but then they changed it to protect the AIDS victims that didn't know that they had it. So they lessened the sentence down to 5 years. But this man knew he had it. He wasn't taking his medication. He wasn't taking his medication, and he gave it to his wife. He was messing with men. So, all I can say to you that Z-Pack ain't working no more. By now, in 2023, going further, you're going to need a ZZY2 1216 AA plus -3 plus 65 D5 231 ZZY battery. And that ain't down here. That's up there, that battery. You can't even get your hands on it. And so a lot of different diseases are starting to form because that Z-Pack, baby, they was riding that Z-Pack. But they saying now that the doctors don't even prescribe that Z-Pack anymore. Only a certain people might know about this Z-Pack business. Keep it, Kelly, keep it on. So we're just encouraging safe, clean sex, Be glad that you even getting that nasty, clean sex at all, because, a lot of people, they messing up and they carrying stuff back from the den to the den. You gotta think about it like this. Anything that raw, anything feel that good, anything got your eyeballs popping out your head on the spot, your tongue coming out your mouth on the spot, your nose open on the spot along with some other things open on the spot. Anything like that, that much damn fun. And you think you finna get up and walk away unshaved, having that much damn fun? You ain't gonna have that much damn fun because your partner finna go have some fun with somebody else, and either one of y'all. So then when y'all start mixing and mangling, y'all start creating bigger things. Things that this Z-Pack is done with. So here at the Cougar's Closet, we're just encouraging safe, nasty sex. That's all we're encouraging. Nothing wrong, with what you like. The problem is how you handling what you like. Why don't doctors prescribe Z-Pack anymore? Today's doctors have a better understanding of which antibiotics are best used for which illness and how. The overuse and misuse of the antibiotic Z-Packs contribute to antibiotic resistance. The more antibiotics inappropriately, the more create bacteria that are resistant. What class of antibiotic is Z-Pack? Amithrazine is a class of medications called macrolide antibiotics. Let's see something. What all diseases do Z-Packs cure? Bronchitis, pneumonia, sexual transmitted diseases, STDs, and infection of the ears, lungs, sinuses, skin, throat, and reproductive organs. Why do a lot of same-sex men like Z-Packs? It could be this. Amoxicillin is often the first choice for treating bacterial infections, but some research indicates that azithromycin may be more effective. One reason for this is that it meets less bacteria resistance. The difference between Z-Pack and amoxicillin. The Cougar, we encourage safe, nasty sex. The kind that don't kill nobody. The kind that don't kill you. The kind that don't kill the population, I'm not reading all of that. They lost their damn mind. Y'all, I just want to tell y'all over the years of what my eyes have seen, okay? I've seen there's been situations, right, where I've seen the most gorgeous men, right? No trace of looking like anything. I'm talking about gray, pretty, blue, ocean color eyes on a black man. Gray eyes, clear gray eyes, fluid mixed with blue on a black man. Like, I've been either vacation these places or lived a few places or whatever, but I've always been trapped in this scenario right here where I would see this guy at a particular place. This is when I was an indicator, when I was going all these other places. I would always see a guy in the city to where we see each other on sight. We are so attractive, but it's silent. We stare at each other. We smile at each other, but we never say nothing. But we always look at each other, but nobody ever makes the first move. And we see each other repeatedly because he comes where I am. But nobody makes the move to to bust the glass. And he keeps coming, and we keep making eyes. It's plain to see our eyes love each other. But for some strange reason, he won't cross over. He won't break the glass. He won't jump over the fence. And he knows I want that, and his heart wants him to do it. But, like, nice beard. His heart won't allow him to jump over the fence. And I'm wondering why. I'm so ready. Maybe today will be the day. I never understand why he won't break the glass. And I'm seeing him come from whatever he's coming from. This turns into 6 months. He's a regular customer. He's a regular client. He's a regular whatever. And when he has his appointments or when he comes here to get food, whatever the deal is, we always make eye contact. It's true to see that we are in love. But he never makes the contact. And over time, 6 months or something blow down, he comes in. And I'm noticing now he's looking kind of different. And we make the eye contact, but I can't help to notice that there's something he's hiding from me, some type of background, something going on. And over time he keeps coming, right? He keeps deteriorating. And now it's to the point where he's avoiding my look, and I'm looking at him because he knows I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And then after a while, I see him, he comes damn near unrecognizable. Then, his hair turns gray and his skin starts aging and his body starts breaking down. Then I see him on a cane. Then next time I see him in a wheelchair. And next time I don't see him at all because he's done. But come to find out, he didn't make a move because he was tangled up in some backdoor business. And he didn't want to drag me into it, but he was in love with me, but as far as he could be in love with me. And I've seen this over and over again, or either men that come in with their boyfriends, and I'm thinking to myself as I'm looking, they look so professional and they dress so professional, polos and docks and belts and, casual khaki pants and buffed up and looking nice. And I'm just thinking to myself, damn, that's a nice looking gay couple. Men, ooh, they nice looking. I've seen over time, same scenario. After a while, one of them started deteriorating. Next thing I know, he hunched over. He barely could walk. He was moving slow. Next thing I know, here comes this wheelchair again. First the cane, then the wheelchair. Next time I see the mate in there by himself. And I ask, what happened? Where's your friend? I haven't seen him in a while. Oh, but it wasn't a secret that I already knew because I was watching the process. All of this from having just raw gutted out nasty gungy fun. Oh, made me want to blow gunge off my 12 gauge. Ew, off my shotgun. Ew. You have to think everything you do in the dark comes to the light. And that's not the problem. What you're doing. The problem is how you handling what you're doing, and when you don't handle it, it affects other people around you. This black 65-year-old woman had no business dying, fighting it to beat cancer and beat that. I can imagine what that goes through. Just looking at him, it sucks the life out of me. To finally beat that, and then die of something that you ain't gonna make it. Because, see, I'm assuming what happened was when she had the cancer, it opened up deeper for anything else to come in. And he probably made that rise to the top with all the COVID going on. She was just all the way open, even though she had healed, And so, I'm just encouraging safe, nasty sex. You got to think about it like this. Anything feel that damn raw and feel that good, you ain't gonna have that type of luxury and not catch nothing. This is coming from the heart of somebody who cares, someone who loves you. You're not gonna walk away and not have nothing, because the thing is, people that enjoy this type of stuff and ain't coupled up, they enjoying it somewhere with somebody else or with groups of folks, if not both of you. And then you turn around, when you go home to your baby mother, or you go home to your wife, and then things like this happen. A 65-year-old woman, come on, y'all. Now this world is hanging right off the cliff. A 65-year-old woman that don't go nowhere but to church and home. Trips with her daughter. Minded her own business. Husband brought that woman full-blown AIDS. She had it for 5 years. And when they found it, it was too late. If they had got to her before and could have treated her, then she would have lived, because it's not a death sentence. But I noticed this. When you go to the hospitals, I automatically assume that they test you for AIDS test, but I found out they don't. You have to ask for an AIDS test. But something so severe as cancer, you would have thought they was running all kind of tests. Tests for AIDS, or tests for AIDS from the needle, or whatever they looking for. Being that open with cancer, them doctors, that's why, I really don't have much respect for them. I have respect for the ones that help me and save my life when I go see them and others, but I really don't have respect for them. Why ain't you, a situation like that, somebody could have been out in the streets abusing dope or on heroin or anything, you should automatically run AIDS test on them while you got them wide open. I don't get it. And so the woman ended up dying because of this recklessness and carelessness. Like I said, it's all right to like what you like, but it ain't all right to bring somebody else in on your one night of pleasure, to put somebody in the ground. Come on now. I'm on here. Yeah, I'm on here. This 65-year-old woman. I'm telling y'all, as the days go by, I think I might buy me a whole rack of dildos in different sizes, different vibrations, different forms. Listen, the Cougar practices safe sex. And listen, I've had things happen to me too, right? Where I was kicking it with somebody and we might have slept together 4 or 5 times in the same night. They had the rubber on the first 3 or 4 sessions, but in the middle of the 5th or 6th session, they lost the rubber. And it was feeling so good, I just couldn't bring it to my mouth to tell them they couldn't have it. But then sometimes I could. So we all in this struggle together here. The Cougar encourages safe sex. Keep it on there.